everyone, bonjour à toutes et à tous. Welcome to this new video, and today is a first because we are going to play Red Dead Redemption 2. So this video will be mainly in English, I think, but I want to make a quick disclaimer for French people out there. Donc, comme je le disais, cette vidéo va, je pense, être principalement en anglais, mais si ça intéresse des gens, je peux la faire aussi. Je pourrais en faire une aussi en français. Aujourd'hui, ça va surtout être pour tester si les jeux passent bien en vidéo et si je peux arriver à faire des vidéos relaxantes. Donc ça va surtout servir à tester mon setup. So, welcome to Red Dead Redemption 2. And today is not gonna be a complicated video. I just want to make it simple, and we are just gonna wander in this big world that is the world of Red Dead Redemption 2. And I have to tell that I haven't finished this game as of now. I've been playing for many months now, maybe more than 1 year, but I don't play on a regular basis, and it's been months since I have actually picked up on the story, so I should finish it one day, but right now, for this video, we are just going to try to relax a bit, maybe have some unfortunate adventures, but I'm just gonna improvise. And what I would like to say is that I'm probably not in a safe place right now, and also I might just ramble a little bit on what kind of games I like to play and what is my big story on video games in general. Anyways, I just want to say that this game is really, to me, a piece of art. A masterpiece, I should say, because let me call my horse, because obviously this came out some time ago now. I think it came out in 2017, if I am not mistaken. Let me just check real quick. But it is still a beautiful, beautiful game. So it came out in 2018. Okay. And it is really still to this day one of the most beautiful games there is outside in the world, and there are a lot of games, but this is one of the most beautiful ones. The environments are extraordinary. So here obviously we are in a kind of bayou, which is it's kind of a place filled with swamps, I guess, and very dense vegetation. So I also love the sound design in this game. It really is beautiful, and also the landscapes, and there are many gameplay, um, many mechanics of gameplay, whether on foot, whether on horse, um, using guns, using explosives, um, going in the water, searching for stuff inside houses or buildings. It really is a beautiful game with a beautiful story too. Even though I didn't finish the game, I know for a fact that this is a great story, as almost all, if not all, Rockstar games have always been, story-wise, they are really great games with great missions to accomplish. Anyways, I'm in a zone in which I am warned. Apparently there is a price on my head, $165, as you can see here. So apparently I've done something I shouldn't have. Okay, so what should I do? I would like not to make it worse for my character in the game, because I am the kind of gamer which likes to play it, as a nice guy. Just, I think, like I would in real life. I don't like to be a bad guy, so in this kind of game you can actually you can be good or bad, whether depending on your actions. And so if you kill everyone, for example, you will be wanted, and it will have repercussions on some of the events in the game. So obviously this is a game which happens in the 19th century, I think. I'm not sure about the date. Let me see, because we might have something. Wait, I know there is a kind of a book that Arthur carries with him, but I don't know how to access it. I thought it was in the... Wait. Well, I don't know. I don't have the year, but anyways, it's in the 18 something, I think. Maybe 19 something, but no. I think we are in the late 18 something. Anyways, the weather is quite not quite nice, because it's really foggy. We have a strong light coming from here, from the west, but yeah, there's not much to see around. So the night is going to fall slowly. But look at that, isn't it just beautiful? It's a really simple landscape. Actually, there's not much of a landscape here, but still, this is because even without having to perform things, you can enjoy it. And look here, it's really soft. You don't, it's not really clear, but there's a rainbow in the sky. Can you see it? Anyways, someone's shooting here. I better check that. Some action. Can we help someone? Oh, I think he's just trying to shoot.
Hey there, partner. You interested in a little friendly competition?
Well, we could try.
You a shooting man? I've been looking for a challenge and I ain't found one yet. What'd you say?
Yeah, let's try that for $5. I'm gonna accept the challenge. So
Whoever shoots the most bottles wins.
it is a shooting challenge.
Okay?
Okay.
Alright. Stand alongside me. As soon as you pull your weapon and aim, we let fly.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, let me do that. Oh, it's the bottles. I don't have the right gun for that. I think I lost.
You were just outgunned. I ain't happy with that, not one bit. What do you say we raise the stakes a little?
Oh, I think I won, apparently.
Come on, to make yourself some money.
Okay, let's try.
You're on. Well, that's what I like to hear.
And the bottles will just reappear.
How about this? You shoot 4 birds out of the sky before me. We'll call it a day.
4 birds.
Alright, rules are simple. We're doing first.
Problem is I don't have a big gun on me. I just have the pistol, so...
You can count to 4, I hope.
Okay,
Stand close. As soon as you see him,
let's try that. You know, it's not a complicated game on some things.
you got a damn good shot, mister.
Okay,
Here you go.
I won.
As promised.
Great. So I've just paid $10.
Careful now. Next time I may not hold back.
And actually $10 is a great amount of money. It was a great amount of money back in the days. As you can see on the top left, top right of the screen, sorry, I have $3,048.70. And now, as you can see, the night is falling down as I am riding. Oh, look at that! Look at that! This is beautiful. Well, what a life. Well, let's follow the railway for some time and we'll see what lies a little further. nice. So, as I was saying earlier, um, I used to be a big gamer when I was young. Well, when I was younger, at least. I'm not that old actually, but yeah, I used to play a lot when I was a child. And then as I grew up and with the adult life and its various responsibilities, I played less and less. And so I'm still in my heart a gamer, but I cannot play as much as I would want to. And actually I rarely play, and so this is one of the reasons I wanted to make this video and maybe make many more videos like that in the future. It is to be able to play a little more. So if I can combine playing games and making some videos like that, it would be actually a good thing. And so, whoa, careful. One of the things I wanted to say is, my history in gaming. You will see that the horse poops sometimes, and look at the sky. It's beautiful. Actually, I could maybe have a... Yeah, no, I cannot watch. Well, yeah, about gaming. I have started gaming when I was a child with the Super NES from Nintendo, and with Street Fighter 2, I think. Back in the days, my brother and sister were at the house, and they are much older than me, and we used to play together. But then, when I grew up, I was probably 7 or 8, I got a PlayStation 1, and there some of the games that I played were Taken 3 and Wipeout 3, which I remember at the time. It's a funny story. The first time I played with Wipeout 3, it was my brother's, I think. My brother's game, and I didn't know that you could use and you had to use actually the sticks to steer the wheel, I guess, to turn with the ship. And so I spent multiple times trying to launch the game and not being able to turn. And so it took me a long time to realize, oh, we have a situation here. I have to save everyone. Well, at least I'm gonna try. Okay. So I don't know if I managed to save people. Well, the train was about to be robbed, so I killed the robbers. Maybe I shouldn't have, I don't know. I scared the people that were under there. Yeah, anyways. So, as I was saying, yeah, Wipeout 3 was of a mess for me at the beginning. Okay. Then I got a PlayStation 2, and there were a lot of games that I played. A lot of games. I cannot talk about all of them, but obviously I played Grand Theft Auto 3, and then Vice City, and then San Andreas. These were big games back in the day, and they are still big games. You know, they really had an impact in the history of gaming. Then I got a PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4. I still got my PlayStation 4, but I rarely play it. I didn't play it that much with it. I think I got it 9 years ago, because I remember I got it. I think it was when the first Battlefront game, well, of the new Battlefront games, was released. So I guess it was in 2015, because it was, I think, not far apart from the release of the movie Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. And well, anyways, yeah, I played a lot during the years, but less and less through time. And so now I only play from time to time. I play games I really want to play, but well, it is it's a bit difficult to find the time, because I do many other things apart from this. So I'm just glad to play for a bit with you today. Look at how the trees react, you know, the vegetation, everything is really great in this game. There's not much to say against it, in my opinion, and this is one of the few open worlds that really feel alive in its entirety. You know, there's not a place that feels unnecessary to the game. You know, there's something to do almost everywhere. Of course, there are places where nothing happens, but it's how it is in the world, you know, and you really feel like it's a real world. So we just came from Valentine, which was the little village, which is actually a city in this game. Oh, there's actually a place I really love in this game, and I think we are in the opposite direction from it. It's a big city. I don't remember the name. I think it is Saint-Denis, but I'm not sure. Yes, it is Saint-Denis. And Saint-Denis is a really beautiful little city. Well, in this game it is a big city actually, but the streets are beautiful. I will try to have a visit. I will try to make you a visit before the end of this video. Maybe we can teleport there. Or at least fast travel. But something I wanted to do is get to mountains, which are this way. Well, I think there are multiple mountains in this game, but anyways. Yeah, so gaming. I suppose if you are... Oh wait, we are attacked by wolves. I'm gonna have to make a run. Okay. That stuff. Let's try to have the horse not panicking. As I was saying, you know, this game, it's really alive. There's a lot of things to do. We're gonna try to head to these mountains in front will show you Saint Denis. So tell me in the comments what kind of games you like to play. Personally, I don't think, at least I like to think I don't have any specific genre I like to play, but I know there are some kind of games I don't especially like. For example, I think I'm not a big horror fan. One of the few horror games I really love is Alien Isolation, because I love the Alien movies. Otherwise, I didn't play that much horror games in my life. I also don't really like point and click movies, games, sorry. But these are kind of a special genre. Oh, the horse is, my horse is kind of tired. I'm gonna let him rest for a bit and just guide him by foot. Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of strategic movies, games, sorry. It's not my type, but yeah, you know, the things, the games where you have to manage anything, any kind of thing, it's not my type, whether to be a city, a civilization, an amusement park or anything. I don't really like these kind of games, but otherwise I like action games, I like racing games, I like some sports games, I like games which have a story, you know, a main story, solo games. I don't know, for example, Spider-Man, which, you know, you can finish in 10 hours, let's say 10-20 hours. But I've noticed through the years that many games that I have played in, especially in recent years, are open world games, but one of the problems is that I rarely finish them, because in today's world, as amazing as they can be, these open worlds are really too wait, there are wolves. These open worlds are too dense. There's sometimes too much things to do, and my problem is that I always feel like I have to do everything, and so I tend to be dispersed through the game, and I don't finish it because I actually do all the side quests, or at least I try to, and then at one point I get I get some, I should say, bored of the game, or I let it go, and so at one point I just don't play it anymore, and then I never finish it. So that's how it is. Anyways, look at this view. Isn't it beautiful? And all that you can see is playable, at least I think. Maybe you cannot go past these mountains here, but at least this is playable. All of this is playable, and this is really awesome. this is Saint Denis, and so I don't know. I'm not a big. I don't really know much about the United States because I'm a French, because I live in France, and I've been only once in the United States. I went to Florida, but I think Saint Denis kind of resembles, at least in my imagination, to New Orleans because of some of the architectures that remind me some of the New Orleans architectures that I have seen, which I have to admit have been happening rarely, but one of the main influences I have about New Orleans is the movie, the Disney movie with Tiana as the princess, the princess and the frog. Is its name, I think, or at least in France, it's the Princess and the Frog, La Princesse et la Grenouille. Anyways, I propose to you that we go to Saint Denis, we visit it, and then I think the video will already be long enough. So I'm gonna try to go myself. I won't be teleporting because one of the pleasures of this game is to actually travel, you know. So let's go to Saint Denis. So I'm gonna put a marker here, and then we'll go. And I think we will arrive in the opposite direction from where we came from. Oh, maybe not. No, I think we arrived through. Yeah, we arrived from here, but that's not a problem. Yeah, so there's just something about this game that is really, you know, it can be relaxing. This game has a lot of things. It can be relaxing. You can just enjoy having a good time traveling for a bit, walking through the woods or in the mountain, or, you know, casually walking down the street. You can, well, I don't really like that, but you can hunt, you can kill animals, which is not something I like. You can kill people, obviously. There are, you know, you can have action sequences. You can do some racing, or at least you can pursue someone, you know. There's really a lot of things to do. Anyways, I'm trying to explain the game to you, but you probably know it. And if you don't, and that you can, I really recommend it. So now I have to eat something because my health is declining. So I have to refill, and you know, that's one of the things in this game. You have to manage also your health and the health of the horse. So someone's being attacked. Okay, so let's help this guy. Okay, I'm gonna give him a. My God, I gotta help him. Oh, I think he's gonna die. I can't do anything, and he's dead. I'm sorry, man. Well, gotta check what he has on him. someone saw me. It could also, but I don't think it doesn't affect my character. But there are some certain games in which it does. I think in this one it doesn't. But it's if someone saw me search in the pockets of a dead guy, I would get this person to be suspicious and get the word to the policeman, for example, and then there would be some kind of a wanted situation on me. Anyways, I really like to. Whoa. I don't like to fall. Okay. No, what I really like is to get to a viewpoint and just enjoy it and the calmness of it all. Sometimes with the music, it really is relaxing, don't you think? Who's whistling? I don't see anyone. Anyways, let's go because we have some route ahead of us. And I would like this video not to be 2 hours long. Well, it could be, actually. Because with ASMR sometimes, the longer the better. But yeah, if you are interested I can do such videos. Do not hesitate to suggest me games. Yeah, because something I've done through the years, even though I don't play that much, is that I bought games through the years because they were on sales or things like that, and but I never played them. Also, there are the free games regularly on Epic Games, on the Epic Games store, and I've accumulated a great amount of games through the years that I have never played. And I am sure there are some games out there that could really suit the ASMR style. I think that Red Dead Redemption is actually not that bad for ASMR purposes, but I think some of the aspects of the games are not that relaxing. When there are shots fired, I think it's not that relaxing. But anywho, I think some games are really well suited for ASMR. So if you have suggestions, please tell me. And if you are a French listener, I can do some in French because I actually want to do content in French. I just think that maybe in English it could get to many more people, but obviously I am more fluent in English, in French, than English. Not that I actually feel pretty at ease with English, but it's always easier in French, which is my mother tongue. So I think we are getting closer to Saint-Denis, which should be headed this way. Look at that. There's really a lot of landscapes in this game. I don't really know what state we are in, but I think it could be actually the state in which New Orleans is, but I don't know what it is. Is it Louisiana? I think it is Louisiana, but I'm not sure about that. Oh, okay. I have, I have hurt myself pretty bad into a tree. It was really funny. Whoops, that wasn't intentional. Okay, he's fine. So, oh yeah, I didn't say that, but I have obviously a computer because I am playing on a computer, and one of the great things is that um, a computer doesn't have the limitations a console has. I'm not into any kind of war between Nintendo, Sony, or Microsoft, or any of the different platforms, but I really think that a computer is superior because it can always evolve, and it always has the latest graphics, at least capabilities. The only thing is that there are some exclusivities between some platforms, but sometimes the exclusivities are just limited in time. For example, the Final Fantasy remake on PlayStation come out on PC after some time, and that's one of the things. Final Fantasy VII remake is one of the games that I have played these few last years, and that I loved because Final Fantasy VII is one of my favorite games on the first PlayStation. That was one of the games that got me when I was a child. There's a problem on the bridge. I'm gonna have to make a turn because I don't want any trouble. Okay. Yeah, these are some kind of mafia guys, I think. I'm in trouble. I'm gonna have to go on another path. Okay. Well, let's try to run away. Well, I think it's gonna be fine. Okay. Okay, that's good. So, welcome to Saint Denis. So, when you arrive the first time, I think it's actually through this side of the city, and it's kind of strange because it's an industrial part of the city, and it's not really beautiful, you know. And one of the things that really struck me is that previously in the game you don't have a major city. It's the very first big city you get to see in the game. I don't know if there is any bigger city than this one. I would think there is not, but I could be wrong. But it really got to me. I thought that it was beautifully ugly, you know, with the chimneys and the smoke, and you know, just the world being industrializing. And then I think the enemies are still on my tail. I'm gonna have to run farther. But then you get to the center of the city, and the city, and I'm gonna show you that in a minute. And I think it's beautiful. Okay, I think least there is an animation when you try to get through the doors that shows you that it is closed. But you know, this game, it's full of details. I think we can go to this church, probably. Let's try to see inside. I love visiting churches. Well, we can't. I'm just proving the exact opposite of what I was saying. Okay, I think it's even more beautiful at night. There is a street that I love, but I don't know which one it is actually. But I really like these little streets, you know, with balconies, and these structures. This is what reminds me of New Orleans. Tell me if I'm wrong, or if this is actually true. I feel like New Orleans would look like that, just a bit. I feel like I haven't done much since the beginning, but you know, that's how it is when you play a game. You know, time goes by so fast. Yeah, this place is beautiful, don't you think? I feel like I could live here, you know. It seems to be the perfect size for a city. Well, looks a little bit small maybe, but for the time I think it's a big one. Oh, and another step that makes me think about New Orleans is that New Orleans is actually I think it is a French-inspired city. First, because of its name, Nouvelle Orléans, New Orleans, which is a French city, Orléans. And as you can see, there are some French called shops or restaurants here, for example, La Bourdette, which is not really, it doesn't really mean anything, I think, but it is a French sounding name. Yeah, so, oh, look at that, the tramway is passing by. Look, this is beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, and one other thing is that usually in the Rockstar games like Grand Theft Auto, but I think Red Dead Redemption 2, the places are not named after real places, but they are heavily inspired by real places. So, for example, GTA 4 happens in New York, but it is Liberty City in the game. The city of Los Santos in GTA 5 is Los Angeles. And then you have Vice City, which will be GTA 6, which is the remake of GTA Vice City. And this one is Miami. And I'm really waiting for this game because it has been long awaited by the fans, and it should be amazing. If it is at least as amazing as Red Dead Redemption, it will be one kind of a game. And I especially like the fact that it is happening in Miami, because I've been there, because my only trip to the States, as I was saying, was to Miami. Well, to Florida at least. I've been to Miami only one day, but I've been 2 weeks in Florida, visiting many places, from the Yes, it's a river. Okay. Lanaichi River. Um, Apparently there is nothing on the other side, you know. Uh, I I don't think I have explored the whole map. One of the main places in which this game has a big story, and I guess it will be ending in this place, is Blackwater, which I haven't yet discovered. I guess it could be maybe the biggest city in the game, actually. I have to figure that out when I continue the game. But as for now, the biggest city is Saint Denis. Yeah, so anyways, this is yeah, I like this game. I really love this game. I wish I played it more often, and I wish I had the story much much better in mind, because I don't play that much, and every time I go back to it again, it's not really fresh in my memory, so I actually never lose the gameplay reflexes, but about the story it's more difficult. And look at this, there are people working here, taking notes, talking, wiping the floor, you know, it's really, you feel like you are in the game, in the city. Oh, and one thing also which is great is that you can play like this, like a first person shooter. And I don't really like that, because I feel like the character, I don't know, I don't feel like as immersed. I feel it's really satisfying to see the character interact with its environment, and the animations are so smooth. I just like to see that. Anyways, I'm gonna ride my horse, and then I think we'll be out for today. I would just like to know if you enjoy this video, if this kind of concept, which is really not anything too fancy. I didn't invent anything, but I mean, it's the first time I've been doing this kind of content, so just tell me what you think, and I will be glad to do more videos like this. I'm just gonna explore this bit. Look at that. Look at this, and the light. I'm always impressed by the light, and yeah, I'm not in the maximum settings because I don't think my computer can handle it. I actually bought it in 2020, so it's not the best of the best right now, but it still can play games on a really, really good setting. And so yeah, I don't think there is any ray tracing, but still, I'm really impressed on how video games evolved through recent years. Anyways, I'm just gonna go out, and I think my horse is stuck. I actually have two horses. I'm just gonna let them come, and then we'll be out of the city, and then I'm gonna end the video. So if my horse wants to come, maybe here you are. Okay. So well, I'm messing around. Let's try not to get to my much attention. Oh, there's the cemetery. There was a mission here which was kind of interesting at night. I think I screwed it. I got the police firing at us. Anyways, look at this Hotel La Licorne. It's a beautiful building with the American flag. Oh, and the sun. Look at that. Everything amazes me in this game. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful game. Well, I'm gonna head to adventures on my own, and this is at this crossroad that I'm gonna wish you a good day or a good night. I hope again that you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below. I'm curious about some of the things I've talked about. Thanks for watching. Merci d'avoir regardé si vous êtes en France ou si vous parlez français. And I'll see you in another video.